Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fortitude Fix. I hope you're well. My name is DaShanna, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my 35-week pregnancy update. If you are interested in hearing everything that happened during week 35 and you're interested in another baby name clue, go ahead and just keep on watching. We are due here with our first baby, a baby girl, in September. So we're literally right around the corner. A lot has happened this week, so I can't wait to share it with you. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. You know what? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I am on a journey to reaching 1,000 subscribers, and yes, I am so close. As you all may know, I do have sickle cell disease type SC hemoglobin, and I have been documenting my pregnancy here on my channel since the very beginning. I'm super excited to be here at the tail end of it with you. Thank you all so much for going on this journey with me, and just make sure to stick around because there's so much more to come. I'm going to be sharing with you baby's name clue, so be sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss out on another name clue. And I'm going to also be following the same exact format that I have for every single one of these update videos. I will start off by talking about baby's stats and figures. I will move into what's been going on with me this week and any baby prep that's happened, and then of course I will end the video with that good baby bump. Okay, so you all know that I use two apps, okay? So the first one is Pregnancy Plus, and in the Pregnancy Plus app it says baby girl is 18.66 inches and 5.78 pounds. So if you all have seen my 34-week ultrasound, I will leave it right here. Baby girl is a lot bigger than that. Baby girl is 6 pounds 1 ounce, at least she was last week. So the app says that the protective fat layer will make up about 15% of your body's weight at birth. Your baby's gums have ridges that look a little bit like teeth. Your baby's cheeks are developing fat. The cheek muscles are also developing, creating that lovely chubby appearance. Oh, that's so exciting. I can't wait to see what she looks like. Baby's still the size of cotton candy inside of the Pregnancy Plus app, but let's move on over to what to expect for the 80s to 90s nostalgia. Week 35, baby is as big as a moderately successful game of Jenga. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I absolutely loved to play Jenga. Can you all see this? Let's see. Let's get into how I've been feeling in week 35. I cannot stand the smell of toothpaste. I feel like I mentioned this in like one of my first trimester updates, either part 1 or part 2. I'll link them both right here. But I do not like the smell of toothpaste. I don't like it when I'm brushing my teeth, but I really don't like it when my husband is brushing his teeth and I can smell it. I'm like, were you brushing your teeth? Are you brushing your teeth right now? And his bathroom is outside of our room, a couple of steps and like way over to the side, and I just smell it so strongly. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I am having heartburn and more heartburn, so it's so uncomfortable. So it's still going on this week, but my Tums have been my best friend. It is so hot, y'all. Like, I have been so hot this week. It's one of the hottest days of the summer, hottest days of the year. Yeah, it's just been so hot. I've been chugging away at my water, and you know, I think this past week I drank a gallon of water almost every single day. Like, it's just crazy hot. So that's like record breaking, and it's also been a little bit tiring and exhausting for me as a very pregnant person who is dealing with all of this heat, who does not have AC upstairs. So yeah, I go downstairs and I stay there, and if I forget something, it's it's just forgotten. I am starting to feel a strain. So regardless if I'm laying on my left or my right side now, I still feel this like strain, this pulling, tired type feeling. And I used to be able to alleviate it by laying on the opposite side, but it's now on both sides and it's not the most comfortable. So my sleep is, it has been better, but I'm not complaining. I'm not up every 20 minutes or anything like that. So just something I noticed this week. I have also had like a faint headache. It's like behind my eyeballs and just like kind of in the back of my head. And it hasn't been anything horrible to where I take medicine. Honestly, I haven't taken any medicine this entire pregnancy for anything other than Tums and like my vitamins and stuff. But I haven't taken any like Advil, Tylenol, like nothing. And yeah, like it wasn't bad, it was just more so annoying. So that went on for like 1 or 2 days this week, but it went away. I am getting leg cramps. I'm laying down and it takes a while and it takes some effort to move from side to side, and I get this leg cramp. It's always in my left leg and it's always in my calf. And it like cramps up really, really tight. And then if I stand on it or put pressure on it, it'll start to subside, but sometimes it doesn't, and I have to like walk on it a little bit. And it feels like that feeling where it's fallen asleep, but it hasn't. It's just like an interesting, tight, numb, weird feeling. But anyway, that's something that's been happening a lot more this week, which is also something new. I am feeling so much pressure down in the pubic bone region. Like the bones themselves hurt, kind of. It's pressure, it's uncomfortable, and I've never felt that before, and I'm like, okay, so this is what some of this stuff is actually like. You know, I've heard so much, I've studied so much, but whew, it's another thing to experience it, especially if your body has never felt that sensation before, ever. It's definitely something new, and I know that's because baby girl hopefully is getting into position and ready to come meet us here in a couple of weeks. So I'm definitely feeling that pressure down there, and it's no joke. And I know it's only going to increase and get stronger, so I am preparing myself mentally and spiritually for this labor process and birth process. So yeah, this week I've really been trying to focus on getting baby here safely. I'm really not for any of the like drama or just anything that kind of just comes my way. Just being a person who deals with other people, who has a social media account, and people just are posting things. Like, I'm trying to really protect my peace. Like, I've been doing this whole pregnancy, but now even more. It's hard though, because I have been kind of almost preoccupied with the thought of what I'm going to be doing after this. Like, you know, this whole pregnancy for the most part has been in quarantine, and before that it was a secret, so nobody knew that I was pregnant. And then I told folks, and then we were on lockdown. So it's like, what am I gonna do after this? And you know, there's so many things that I want to do, that I want to get set up, that I want to accomplish, and I'm just really trying to block that out for now and focus on getting her here safely, and yeah, not get overwhelmed or bogged down with the what's next, and just really enjoy the moment. All right, so if you have been watching for this long, thank you all so much. Here is your next baby clue. This is baby clue number 3. Baby girl's middle name ends with the letter N. So baby girl's middle name ends with the letter N. And so if you've been watching my pregnancy updates for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, including this one, you got some pretty solid clues. Now, I will be sharing more, So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another update video with another clue that can lead you to narrowing down some of your name choices. But if you have a guess, go, you think you might know her first name or her middle name now, since there are 2 clues that have to do with her middle name. Go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I would love to see what you all are thinking, but make sure to stick around for more clues. All right, let's get into baby preps. I began packing our bags. There's still some things that need to go in there, but I obviously had our list together. Bags are separated. We're taking a suitcase, and then inside the suitcase are different bags and then a backpack. And yeah, so got all that stuff. Ordered like last minute things on Amazon, so those will be coming in pretty soon. But yeah, our bags are ready. So we had 2 more classes, I want to say. We had the childbirth prep class part 2, and then we also had the labor and delivery tour. So it is virtual now. We obviously are not able to go in person, but they have like a live Q&A. So I watched the video, of course, but I wanted to attend the live Q&A because I had some questions. And speaking of questions, I actually called labor and delivery and spoke to the nurse of the location of where I will be delivering. And I had a lot of questions. I asked a ton of questions, and I appreciate the nurse taking her time to answer my questions. They were questions that you can't just like look up and see on the internet, especially now due to COVID. I wanted to be more informed about the new updated practices. So I did find out some good stuff. I won't be able to walk the hallways. I'll have to just stay in my room. I am required to wear a mask. My husband is able to order food and have it delivered, or he can go out and get food and come back. However, my meals are the only ones that are covered, through the cafeteria and the kitchen in the hospital. So things like that are just like logistical, and that may have changed over time. So anyway, if you are pregnant, if you are having, questions that you want answers to, don't be afraid to ask them. You can call back as many times as you want. I don't know if the nurse was getting annoyed with me or if she needed to do something else, but I could tell towards the tail end of the conversation, she was just like, is there anything else? Like, I was like, no, like, I'm done. Thank you so much, and she was on her merry way. But again, I pay insurance and that's their job. So thank you. So during that second part of the childbirth prep class, we talked about ways of coping with pain. We talked about breathing. We talked about, epidurals and C-sections and what that means if you wanted to labor without any medications or interventions. And yeah, so it was really informative and fun for me and my husband. This isn't really baby prep related, but I opened a P.O. box, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So if you want to be a pen pal of mine, go ahead and check the description box below. I've left my address there for the P.O. box. Go ahead and send me letters. I want to know how you're doing. I know so many of you are pregnant. So many of you have sickle cell. Every single one of us sickle cell warriors has a completely different story. So if you are interested in writing me and letting me know how things are going with you, I will respond, I will write back, and I would just love to hear from you and interact with you some more. I have a P.O. box now. Alright, so that's pretty much it for week 35. I am going to go ahead and show you this belly bump, and then I will come back and end the video. Alright, y'all, so here's baby girl. And here you go, baby girl. Oh yeah, she is big in there. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, please to subscribe to this channel as I'm on the way to reaching 1,000 subscribers. I am so very close. Go ahead and check the description box for other videos that are like this that I think that you might enjoy. Since I have been documenting my pregnancy this whole time, I've also made some other pregnancy related videos outside of just the weekly updates. So I'll link some of those down below and in the iCards here. I appreciate every single one of you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow in my very next video. As always, remember to fill your